Welcome to Tech Learners. Till now, we have studied basic Java concepts like keywords, data types, looping, conditional statements, arrays, etc. From today, we will discuss a few problems on Java that will make us clear the understanding of these concepts. So the first problem we will discuss today is the problem of a Tek number. A Tek number has even number of digits, and if the number is split into two equal halves, then the square of the sum of these halves is equal to the number itself. We have to write a program to generate all 4-digit Tek numbers. For example, a number 2025, it is a 4-digit number and has even number of digits. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 digits, that is even number of digits. So if we'll split this number into two equal halves, so that is the first half will be 20 and the second half will be 25. Then on summing up these two equal halves, let's say 20 plus 25, we have 45, and then if we'll square this number, then the resultant should be equal to the original number, that is 2025. So in this case 2025 is a Tek number. We need to find all Tek numbers of 4 digit. So let's see the logic of the program. As we know, all 4 digits lie between 1000 and 9999 inclusive. So what we need to do, we need to run a loop from 1000 to 9999. Then each number will be split it into two equal halves. For example, if we have the 1000, then this will be split into first half, this is 10, and the second half, which is this 0, 0. Then we will sum both these halves, and finally we'll square the sum, and then we'll check if the square is equal to the original number or not, and accordingly we will display the result. So let's see how we can solve this problem of Tek number. So we have a simple class. Inside the class we'll declare a main function, and then we need to declare some variables. For example, num. This variable will hold the number. Then this is first I have taken to store the first half of the number. Then the second I have used to store the second half of the number. Then this is the sum variable, will hold the sum of the first half and the second half. And then square variable, which is used to store the square of this sum. So let's see, we need to run a loop. We can use a for loop, we can use a while loop, or we can use a do while loop. So we'll start the loop from 1000 until 9999. So the loop has to run from 1000 to 9999. We'll include both these numbers as these are 4-digit numbers. We'll update the loop by one value. So this is I plus plus, I is equal to I plus 1. Now each number is accessed by this integer variable I, so we need to store the I into num variable. For example, the loop will begin with 1000. So at the first instance I will hold 1000, so the num will also hold 1000. Now we need to split this 1000 into two equal halves. As this is a 4-digit number, we will use 100 to split the number by two operations. One operation is mod and other is divide. By performing the mod, we will get the remainder. So if we'll divide a 4-digit number by 100, then we'll receive the remainder as its last two digits. So in this case we'll have 00 as our first half. So in the first half the value will be 00, and on dividing we receive the quotient. So that is the first two digit of the 4-digit number. So while dividing the num by 100, we will receive the first two digits, that is 10. So in this case the second will hold 10. So in the first instance we have divided 1000, or we have split 1000 into two equal halves. The first is containing 0 0 and the second is containing 10, and we have achieved with the help of the mod operator, which is giving the remainder, and by the division operator, which is giving the quotient. Now we need to sum these two equal halves, so we'll sum up just using the plus operator, the arithmetic operator, and now we need to square this sum. So we'll store the square of these two variables into the square variable, sum into sum. This can also be done with the help of the math.pow function, but still we have not used the library functions till now, so we simply using sum into sum. You can also use math.pow. Now the final step, we'll check whether this square is equal to the original num or not. If it is equal, then we'll display this is a TEC number. So this loop will continue and the value will be updated. So now the value is 1001. So now in this case, this 1001 will be updated into the num variable. So now this is 1001, and if we'll divide this, we'll perform the mod operation, so we'll get the remainder, that is 0 1 into the first variable, and if we'll divide this 1001, then we'll get the quotient, that is the first two digit, into the second half. So this process will continue till our loop reaches to the 9999. So we'll have all the 4-digit TEC numbers displayed. So let's see the output of this program. We'll compile, and on compilation we'll execute this. So we can see these are the three TEC numbers, three 4-digit TEC numbers. One is 2025, 3025 and 9801. So this is how we can solve the problem of TEC numbers. I hope you have understood the program. Tune in, subscribe the channel for more such problems.